morning show. Zach and Kyle in the morning show. Zach and Kyle in the morning show.
It's a pitbull as well. Oh no, you licked her. You licked her and you sticked her. Hi, puppy. Welcome to the show. Episode 8. This is the podcast we love. No hate. We had no stress setting up this entire whole setup. I used the word setup twice, but don't fret us. Jesus. Yeah. I'm doing great today. How about you? Check out the homie. It's Nose for Wash 2. Get it? Nose for Wash 2.
I love that. I don't know if they can see mine.
You got Michael Myers, Smiling Michael Myers. Yeah, you can see him. Smichael. Great film franchise that guy made.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Especially the most recent one. We love it.
Oh
No, it's
my
cool
gosh.
because I'm going to open with these opening Okay.
Hey, Luna, get down, please, for the opening thoughts. It's time for opening thoughts.
It's our most popular segment, Opening Thoughts.
Opening thoughts.
And I feel like last night I made my thoughts on the movie pretty open to you.
Yeah.
I'm just going to... we can talk about it more in depth in a second, but I think it sucked ass and was terrible. I'd like to hear your tiny little summary as well.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, we'll get there. We have some stuff to go over first, you know, but I would like that to be an integral part of the episode because we didn't go to the theater. Unfortunately, we had to watch it on Peacock. But it's probably for the best we didn't because I loved it. Great movie, great film.
What? Are you fucking serious?
I loved it. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, excuse me.
What the fuck is this shit?
Can anyone hear me? Mate, I'm trapped in the dryer.
Trapped in the dryer? Wait. Wait, what? Who's George Washington? Who's this guy? What? Oh, what the fuck? He's taking over the green screens. The fuck is this guy?
happening to me?
Who the fuck is this guy?
Hello,
What?
can you hear me? The name's George.
What is this?
George Washington.
George
coming
Washington?
live from Zach's dryer. I've been inside this goddamn forsaken dryer for centuries. Thing hasn't been tumbling or bumbling. And I just wanted to come here and say I'm grateful to be functional again here, tumbling around with my underpants friends, my t-shirt friends,
What?
my thong friends.
This guy live in a washer?
And I just have a quick message I wanted to pass on to all of you lovely
This
subscribers.
isn't your podcast, mister. What the fuck?
What the fuck are you doing? You haven't given Zach or Kyle a single penny.
Oh, that's a good point, though. That's a good
Not even
I
a
do
dollar,
agree.
a George Washington, if you will. I mean, how do you think they're running this operation here, mate? This ain't a charity, it's a business, mate.
Now that...
For the love of God, the least you could do is donate $1 somehow. When you see him in public, just hand him a George Washington. It goes a long way, you know. All this content they're creating from outside of my dryer. Speaking
I'm
of,
so conf-
I haven't shit in... Zach, can you... Zach...
the fuck was that about? Does that guy live in my dryer?
You should go check. Go see if he's in there. I have no idea what is happening.
I can see it. It's empty.
Huh.
Oh, my washer and dryer got fixed. He's been trapped in there for months. That's what's going on.
For centuries, he said.
Here's the thing. That was not planned. I don't know what that guy was talking about, but I think I'm starting to put pieces together. I think what happened was Nose for Rosh 2 was here, and George Washington got jealous, and he said, wait, why the fuck does this guy get to be on the podcast? He kills people, he sucks their blood, he flies around, he's immortal. This guy saved an entire country of people. They didn't colonize. They didn't steal any native lands.
Oh, no, they didn't.
He's
He's a hero. He's an American hero.
Well, this is all making sense now because I had a note from the maintenance people. But everyone, my kitchen sink, washer, and dryer has been fixed. That's the big update. Bam, 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 bam. But I had this like note, I always tell you they scribble notes and it's illegible.
Yeah.
And it just said, it looked like a fucking like George Washington signature. So I thought the guy was fucking with me. But I think what had happened is they fixed the dryer and I came home to like test it. And I think George Washington, like while I was
out?
sleeping, yeah, he came out and I guess filmed that video somehow. That's weird. Yeah, that was weird.
Huh.
Well, I guess we can do an opening clip for you.
Yeah, I'd love
Fuck
to
was
after that.
about. No, what the fuck that shit was about, honestly. Let's see here. I gotta use my eyeballs, kids. I gotta use my eyeballs.
Okay, a great friend.
Yeah, a little
Back
Joe
again
update for him.
18th fucking week in a row.
Well, yeah, he's a permanent friend of ours. I'd like to think so.
Good morning, everyone. How's it going? If I was a cop, you know what I would do? Scratch at crime. Yeah, I'll go. Like that.
Yeah, no.
With crime to crime.
He's gonna slash out crime.
Yeah, I know these are fake though, but still.
Yeah, don't worry, they're not real claws.
I would scratch at crime.
Oh my god.
Take crime out.
Huh.
See you guys.
I support that. I support, as you know, I think we both support police reform. And
Yeah.
I think that's what we're talking about. We have to defund the police.
To refund the
and
community.
yeah. And we have to fund this.
I love that. Now here's the only bummer.
And that's the thing, too. I don't believe police should have guns. But if they had Wolverine claws, that would be fine. You know?
Yeah, they could slash out crime or whatever he said.
Yeah.
And there's nothing wrong with that, After we watch Michael Myers, clearly all knife wounds heal. So,
It's just on the Funko ET website.
Yeah, that's right.
Oh, gosh.
Yeah, why don't we show the kids?
Yeah, sure.
Show the kids there. So we're gonna play this amazing game today for you. It's called E.T. and the Rectal Bum. No, it's called E.T. The Extraterrestrial. Great name.
Yeah, we played it. We did a test playthrough. It only takes about 6 hours to play. So it's going to be a long
Ugh.
one.
And all the sugar at the bottom.
But yeah, no, I think that'll be a good segment of the podcast, I think. We'll
Yeah, we'll flip back over there in a minute.
yeah.
We'll get there. But before, as you know, what do I do for this podcast? I bring the clips. I bring the clips.
That's right.
Which is like my favorite rap group, Clips. Now, I'm gonna try to move this mouse without upsetting.
Okay, it's still there.
Everything's fine. Everything is fine. Okay. Oh my gosh. Now this one. Bitch. Fuck. I've affectionately called Joe 2.
Okay.
What's up, everyone? How's it going? I hope y'all are having a grand day, and I hope y'all being safe and all.
Bitch.
I just would like to know that you're loved by your family and friends, and you're also loved by me as a friend, guys. There's only one other person that I love otherwise.
Jesus.
And she knows who that is. Yeah.
Damn.
Peace out, guys.
There's always so much
Be the
development
power,
in every one of his
protect
new videos. Now,
That's right.
here's the thing. Number one, I like how when he started, he was like, should I be a Power Ranger TikTok?
Yeah.
And now he's just fully leaned into it. But I think, do you think, I don't know, I feel like this guy should be like a bodyguard. He's like very, like legitimately, physically, like big. You know what I mean? Like he would be an intimidating, like a celebrity should hire him.
I'd be into that.
He could guard the Power Rangers movie set if they're ever making one. Oh, gosh, what a Sunday.
Yeah, we've had quite the technical hiccup, but we're back up and running and we're having a great time.
It wasn't any screaming, yelling, or sweating.
Oh, no punching.
It was great.
We love OBS. This episode's sponsored by OBS. Hit the link down in the
Yeah.
description for a free software.
Yeah, follow us for a free download link to OBS. I hope you don't watch a third one.
Oh, we will. Now
That's
I know
right
you're.
out the gate. That's a very interesting caption.
Well, yeah, I know. Knowing you, I know what's near and dear to your heart is, burn victims of all, rape, incest, tax fraud, identity theft. Now I'm gonna move my mic closer if you want to do the same, because I
was kinda
realize we're a
thinking
little too close to the green screen, or the
Yeah.
picture in picture. If you want to match with me here, we can mix up if you want. I don't think this will upset our board game set. Well, as we said, we'll come back to the board game set soon.
This is better. This is better.
That looks good, right?
Yeah. Here, let's take a look at the board game really quick.
Yeah, it still looks fine.
Perfectly fine.
Got a couple cloud
cable
lifters
is
there.
perfect. It's whatever. It's not that big of a deal.
We'll roll the dice soon. But in the meantime, we got a message for the burned victims. Now, this is a little bit of a lengthy one, so just buckle in.
Okay.
Hello, you guys. Yeah, I know I should go to sleep, but I got a lot of stuff on my mind, you don't know. But I'm making this video to the bone victims.
Specific?
Need skin graft.
Yeah, the burn victims,
Oh, the ones that got burnt.
Yeah.
Okay.
I can feel y'all's pain, like I got bombs on your arms, chest, legs, face. In a way, I know how you feel, because I can feel y'all's pain. It's called pain share.
Pain share.
I mean,
You ever heard of that one?
Is that like a timeshare?
No,
it
it's a
works all
medical
over the United
phenomenon.
States.
Yeah, see?
That's-
Whole country.
I can feel everybody in the United States, their pain.
It's like Charles Xavier.
And it's growing too. Starting to get up in Canada.
Yeah, it's spreading. North America.
What? I'm so confused.
Pain share, you never heard of it?
Sorry it happened to you. I don't want to know how it happened. I'm just want y'all to know. I'm here for you. If you want to talk to me, you can follow me. If you already following me, just say follow back and we can talk. You
Ain't
know?
no follow back, girl.
But follow us back?
If you follow me, just say I followed you. Would you please follow me back?
Yeah! We're going to get him to follow us.
And
Yeah!
one more thing.
I got one more thing for you, though.
I would like to let y'all know y'all survive for a reason. The reason is God's got a plan for you. He's got plans for everybody.
This is an intense
So to
fucking
me,
video.
I had a 2000. I had a 90 Yamaha dirt bike. I wrecked it. That scar up here.
See that? The little
That's
scar.
where you could see my skull. Broke my leg, my left leg, cracked my pelvis. I was in the hospital for 12 to 14 days, critical condition. It happened in 2000, first day of 2000 actually. But I don't know.
He was in there from 12 to 14 days.
It's just, my heart goes out to y'all.
They made a
To the
mistake letting
family
TikToks
members,
be this long.
The bomb victims.
He's not done with this message yet.
Stay with them. Be on their side. They need you now more than ever.
I've never heard of anyone like against burn victims.
My heart goes out to you.
You'd be surprised.
And God bless you.
Oh my god. Okay. Well, that's definitely interesting. One of his more interesting ones. He invented a whole new fucking philosophical concept of pain share,
Yeah.
which is very interesting.
That's from the DSM-4, right? What's that book called? The psychological book with all the conditions? The DM-4? DSM-4? I think it's DSM-4.
I have no clue.
It lists
But
all, like,
that was an interesting one. I wonder what happened. Like, do you think he just saw a burn victim, or is there? Because he said something about spreading from Canada or to Canada. Is there like a fire happening, like a big fire?
That's what I thought maybe. I don't know if he means specific people. This is kind of what he does.
It has me worried. That's so like ambiguous. It's
You ever
like,
seen a burn victim?
yeah, a fair share.
Shit's fucked up.
But like, it's just like, does he know something that I don't?
I think he knows.
Because it's not like he was very confident
lot.
in his statement, which makes me scared.
Yeah. Let me lean back here. Or there's two schools of thought where I come down with Joe is like I like the mystery though, because I'm with you.
I don't. He's talking to a bunch of burn victims.
Well, I
He's
go
like,
back
there's a
and
bunch
forth.
of burn victims all over fucking North America, spreading from Canada.
That's what I'm saying.
It's like, is it like an infection? Like you don't have to be burned.
That's
like
what
the
I
burn
think.
victim bites
Yeah.
you, and then
Yeah.
you turn into a burn victim.
It's like rabies for fires. No, because then there's the burn victim. That's the thing. And then there's the pain share. I don't know if pain share is specific to burn
is pain
victims.
share like the? Is he saying that's like the virus? Like the pain share infects your brain, and then you feel the pain.
I
Brain
guess, but I think that's more of a positive thing. You know, it's like I feel your pain. I don't know. We'll have to interview him. I mean, simply, this went from unapproachable internet famous star to $100 for a cameo, and then now we're
Now
back
we'll just
to
follow back.
Follow back.
Yeah, we'll get him to follow us. That'll be my number one crowning achievement ever.
Scooby Doo here for you. Now, here's the thing with Scooby Doo and Joe. With Joe, I don't know if he means, because I heard it two different ways. Last night I was like, wait, does he mean anyone will follow back, or do we have to be a burn victim?
I don't think you have to be a burn victim.
We'll find out.
He
We'll let
already
you know.
If we were burn victims, he would have known about us already in his brain. He would have felt it.
Oh. Doesn't it just remind you of Charles Xavier, though, when he has like the helmet on and then you can see all the mutants?
A little bit, yeah.
It's like that, but with burn victims.
All right, well, now back to this game. All
Oh,
right, now
yeah,
back
yeah.
to the clips.
Oh, okay. Yeah. This one, we're going to have a variant series now because Variant Kyle was so famous. All the subscribers are.
Is this variant Zach?
No. This is a new player to the team, the Variant team.
Who could we?
You want a little intro or something?
Who else could the variant be if it's not me or you?
Well, why don't. I think you'll be able to guess if I show you. Why don't I show you and then you can. And everyone
this
down in the
Variant
comment
Joe?
section. No. Just watch and you'll see. I think you'll be able to guess who it is. If not, I'll tell you.
Okay.
I believe in your abilities.
It's Morphin time! What Ranger power?
It is variant Joe.
Go Time Force!
It's not the same. You're just fucking.
Have a good day, TikTok.
Get out of here with
He's
that crap.
copying
That's what
him.
I'm saying. He's
That's-
jocking his style.
Pick something else.
That's what I'm not into this guy. Beard sucks. No effort. And
Yeah.
the lazy sign
No
off.
costume.
Yeah, no costume.
Wolverine claws.
No what are they? Power coins? No power coins.
No pain share.
He's wearing a shirt. He has hair on his head. I can't even look
Yeah,
at this
no,
anymore.
fuck that. Screw you. I don't fuck with variant Joe like that.
Podcast is done. No, but there's a whole theme to this episode, as there always is with our episodes, as you know. You know me too well, and I want to spread the team because I don't feel like we're retreading the same ground necessarily, but I always like changing, pivoting.
Well, we can't cover the same people all the time,
Exactly,
you know.
because it gets played out. So here's the next one.
Yeah, I think before that we should take a quick switch back to the game real quick.
Okay,
All right, now let's
yeah.
get back to these clips.
Oh, well, yeah. Well, one more variant. Yeah, here. Watch this. Now, this, of course, is Variant Kyle. Now, what do we know about Variant Kyle?
Is this him? It doesn't look like him.
It is. It's Apple user 79624227 Kyle.
Great.
Because his name was Fart Ripper, remember? At the beginning.
So he changed his username?
I think it got taken down because he was just farting. I've noticed TikTok
So
is a little
he
sexist.
popped up onto your For You page again.
Correct.
after-
the algorithm knew. Yeah.
Okay.
The algorithm must have facial recognition software because it saw this face and went, "You
Oh, it
need to
definitely
watch
does.
this." But yeah, my guess is we'll have a conversation about this on a different episode maybe. But they're letting women queef and fart on TikTok with zero repercussions. But then I feel like when this man does his thing, they're a little more. So I don't know. I'm
Just
I'm
another
saying.
thing people are taking away from fucking straight white men.
That's what I'm
Can't
saying.
fucking fart anymore. We invented farting.
autistic straight white men.
Women didn't fart until like 2020.
That's true.
They literally physically, scientifically couldn't.
Now, can I tell you a personal story?
I'd love to hear that. Should I take Variant Kyle away?
No, you can keep him up because it's
Before
regarding.
the personal story, we should probably
Oh,
get
yeah,
going
here.
on this game. Now back to the story.
Oh, I was gonna grab the die here and roll it. We'll roll it off camera so the kids can hear. It's a little sneak preview for later in the episode. So, I had an ex-girlfriend, and she wouldn't mind me telling this story. But she had 4 nipple. No, I'm just kidding. she was one of my first girlfriends in high school. She's a nice lady, no ill will or anything. Obviously, it just didn't work out. And I can tell you who it was specifically off mic, but she legitimately the whole time we were dating, and granted we were young, so maybe I gave her a pass. She was just like, "Yeah, girls don't poop," and I was like, "Oh, that's funny, like bit." But she was like, just dead serious about it. It was like, "No, that's not how humans work." And that was the first time I was gaslit. That was my first gaslighting.
See, that's interesting. Like, do you think, if we want to dissect the psychology of this a bit, do you think she was like embarrassed of the fact that she pooped, or do you think she was just like in it for the long haul to fuck with you?
No, I don't think she was that comedic. I mean, she was funny, but I don't think she had that commitment to like.
So do you think
bit.
she was like legitimately like didn't want you to think she pooped because it's like embarrassing
It's
to poop or
gross.
whatever?
Yeah, and I just kept being like, it's fine. Because I saw this new lady on TikTok.
That's something a high schooler would do, though. That's definitely
Yeah.
something a dumb high schooler would do.
Insecure, you know, I haven't figured yourself out. Yeah, it's okay. I know guys that we
She's
work
probably
with that
fucking
can't poop.
farting on TikTok now.
More famous than we are.
Yeah.
Not as famous as Variant Kyle, though. Check this out. Oh, God, I'll sneeze. No, because I
looks
feel
like
like
he's
I've been teasing you with him, right? I feel like this whole time. So here's the true nature of Variant Kyle.
He even laughs like I
Got a pretty cool laugh, don't you think?
do. He literally fucking laughs like I do. Oh my god. Oh my god, that's fucking funny.
I could have shown you any fart video. He literally has 100 of them,
Oh
but that
my
one
God.
got me because I was like, damn, that laugh is legendary.
That you literally fucking.
You know?
I wasn't. See, I'm doing it right now. Oh my god! Now fucking dogs come in here. Let's get a thumbnail. Here, come on.
Oh, a little thumbnail. Hi, baby. Oh,
Make a funny face at me. Here's
watch out for Michael Smyers. Oh, hi, puppy.
Okay, we got our thumbnail. You can go
Good
away.
girl. Come here.
We'll neglect you now. Yeah, go see him. Oh yeah, we can get another thumbnail.
Come here,
Here, make her
Bubba.
jump on you.
Come here. Come see me. She has an irritated ear, so she keeps flapping her ears.
Is that what that is? I noticed I was like petting her and there was like a little bump in there.
Yeah, she got a little bug bite, unfortunately. I have itch wipes for her, but I don't think it's anything medically serious. I think she just got like bit by something. The squirrels are after her, as you know, like they're plotting on her. They're always dropping acorns and shit out there, so I don't know what's going on. But it's funny because I'll be trying to do stuff and I just hear she's about to get whiplash in this bitch. Now here's a member to the X-Men team that I don't think even you could have predicted, you know? And I'm so off axis, I know. I mean, we'll talk about this later. I want to tease this for our conversation regarding the new Halloween movie.
Okay.
Did you happen to see how that gentleman in that movie was using that RE20? Because that clinically upset me way more than it should have.
No, but I'm assuming it was.
It was hanging upside down completely vertically, and he was just talking into it like this.
So for people that don't understand audio, that would be like us doing this, which is not how the microphone.
Hey, like you can still hear it, but yeah, it addresses.
Interesting.
It's a front address.
You know.
Audio tip of the day.
Elliot.
Now here's the thing. It was a great movie, but that one part took me out because it's like, wait, I know these are like low budget now, and they're probably not sponsored by or not sponsored, but like they're not released by like Miramax or like big companies anymore.
Yeah. Well,
It's like-
Blumhouse is a pretty big company. Also, can we
That's
say?
fair.
I just need to get this thought off my head.
Oh, okay.
But now that we're talking about it, the new fucking like Blumhouse intro is so fucking sick. That shit was wild.
I did enjoy that. Now you watched it on Peacock as well, right? Hey, Luna.
Hey, okay, you need to calm
Come
down.
here, come here, come here,
This is-
come here.
That way.
Come here, babe. Come here. Come see me. I know. You like Kyle more than me, and that's okay. Now, yeah, there's another member to our squad. But before we delve too much more into clips and Michael Myers, I think we should. It's been long enough. I think we should at least select our characters.
Okay.
So here's how this game works. So yeah, you got these character cards, right? So I guess we'll have to play to this camera. So I got Elliot.
Elliot.
You got his shitty older brother, Michael. And we got little Greg there. He's the one that has fucked up teeth, I think, if I remember correctly. And then the love of my life. Now that wasn't Gertie, but that clip is from the scene where Gertie meets E.T. and he goes, "Ah," you know what I'm saying? So we can pick our characters. So we each get, so who do you want to be? Do you want to be?
When I was studying the cards and their capabilities, I was actually going to pick Gertie.
Oh, that's
Not only
perfect.
because she has the now do I have to take the ET out of the
You
basket?
do, unfortunately.
Okay.
Yeah, so pass me ET. He has to go right here. I guess you can just drop him if you want. So, yeah, he's up here, right? And then here's the forest. So he has to, you want to be Gertie, so we'll put your... Here's the cool thing. So these pieces connect. So if, like, me and you are on the same spot and we're trying to escape, like, an agent, like a lawman, if you will, we can ride away on our bikes together. You hook the pieces together, and then if I roll, we can both go. It's really cool. So you'll be Gertie. You know what? I'll just be Elliot, because I feel like these other two dipshits aren't worth playing as. Now, the way we start the game... Well, here, we have a fun clip, actually.
Oh, okay. We'll switch back to the.
Because there's the variant team, and I want to fill out before we start playing, like, too heavily. You kind of get the premise now, but...
Yeah.
This is the last member to the variant team that we're adding today.
Okay, great.
And I'll let you guess who you think this is. It's a variant of someone we know.
Sorry. I pedal on a built-up energy.
I don't know who the fuck that could possibly be that we know.
It's variant
You?
Zach. Yeah. This is me in an alternate universe.
I actually, yeah, okay. Now they play it back.
Yeah, just picture this as me. Especially this part.
Sorry. I pedal on a built-up energy.
I
Okay, I get
right?
it. now.
I thought it was cringy at first, and I was like, no, it's just me. Because I walk
Yeah,
around
no,
the house
that's
like in a comfy hoodie with no pants on, and I just go making
Yeah.
noises, fucking screeching at
You
people.
got to do what you got to do when
That's what I'm saying.
you're built different.
I'm BD, baby. We done let the BDs in the dough. We done let the BDs in the dough. Now, I'm trying to think where we could take this, because there's so many more clips. We got ET. We could always do Pokemon cards.
Oh yeah.
We have a lot of clips, though. Where do you want to go today?
I would probably jump back into the game real quick and
Okay.
then let's do another clip.
Yeah, let's do a clip. Okay. I'll have to pick one out. I don't have as much of a run for show, so I'll just see where we want to take this.
I think if there's any more farts, that would be kind of funny. Is there any more farts today?
No more farts today, but we'll do some updates on people that we know, because we
Okay.
love checking
Yeah,
in.
that would be great. Because we already checked in on Joe and Variant Joe.
That's correct. Okay, I think I'm gonna have to silence the audio on some of these because we got copyright claim last time. But this is an outfit of the day update for you.
I love putting on just like a very low key, casual outfit. It's great.
How would you rate that outfit?
She's horrifically disfigured.
What, the dress? Oh, I didn't even look at her face.
Yeah.
I was liking her
Here's the thing.
dress.
I obviously don't have any qualms with that. You're born how you're born or whatever the fuck happened. But
I didn't even notice that.
isn't it kind of fucking crazy? Like, if we're going to get real here,
Sure,
that your
let's get real.
TikTok has been literally just sending you just this stuff?
That's correct.
Isn't that kind of fucked up? Like, not to say that, like, disabled people or
They're not
people
fucked
that
up.
are, like, they're not fucked up, but, like,
It's fucked up. with
it's
TikTok.
fucked up that TikTok can be like, oh, like, we're just going to push you exclusively. Like, how do they know? How do they know?
How do they
That's
know?
what's fucked up.
That's a famous TikTok thing. Have you seen that?
It is, yeah.
How would they know?
But it's like, literally, how are they able to do this? Because it's not like the username gives it away.
I have theories.
It's not like I don't know. It creeps me out.
I think it.
Because it doesn't necessarily only tie to this. It's like, it happens to
No.
everybody with different types of videos. But, like, how do
Yeah.
they...
feel like girls jumping around.
Yeah, like, I don't
The one
get
where they do their
it.
titties?
I don't get it. It's really, really freaky.
Here's my guess. I was just gonna do a quick little. Now, my opinion on what, because I'm no software
My
engineer.
right eye is twitching. Can you see it?
It's probably because we screamed so much at the onset of this podcast.
Oh my god.
That was so frustrating, but we're up and running now. No audio doubling, great levels. If I were to guess, based on what I'm figuring out, it's because like you will send me stuff, because like our other friends will send me stuff months prior, and it wouldn't really reset the algorithm because it was just like, no offense to our friends, but like they would just send us like generic, like here's a funny or popular clip that has millions of views, and it's like it's just gonna keep showing you the ones that you like. Here's the ones that we want you to watch. It's sponsored or whatever. But then I think it's the combination of ones you send me, and then I want to say, because phones obviously listen to us and they hear stuff like, oh, you're talking about hoodies. Here's an ad for a hoodie, like cookies and all that crap. I think it's that. In that I watch YMH and I'll have my phone out and it's probably listening and it hears Christina on YMH, because I've had ones now. This is a recent update. ET update. I get ones from YMH like 2 years ago, like old school YMH people now. And a lot of, physically disabled, mentally disabled, and then a lot of people with no views, which is great, because I feel like that's where you really find the gold in TikTok, or people that aren't discovered quite yet.
It doesn't happen to me ever, but like Emily, my lovely wife, who's been on the podcast, she gets like just fucked up people with like no views at all. And it's like, how does this happen?
Like this?
I think it's kind of like real life, because you and Emily both have this issue in society where people, I don't want to say weirdos, because like it's not necessarily weird people all the time. It can be, disabled person or something.
Yeah.
I don't want to classify them as weirdos,
Physically weird, mentally weird.
As much as all the jokes and shit we say, that is, we don't support that type of
No, we
rhetoric
love
around here.
people.
But it's like, you guys will always get people like that, just like coming up to you in public for like no fucking reason and talk to you for half an hour. That doesn't happen to me. So it also somehow knows like our luck,
our personality.
I don't know a better word for it, but like I don't know. It's just those types of people are just like attracted to you in real life, and it's happening to you on TikTok
and
as
on
well.
TikTok. Yeah, I mean,
it's a scary app, but it's also the best app ever made at the same fucking time. It's endless entertainment.
See, I already regret doing this. Now we're gonna have to edit that out.
What the fuck was that?
Oh, it was just a TikTok of some yoke dude. I think it was the milk guy you sent me. It was like, I drank all the milk at the cafeteria.
Oh, yeah, that's a great one.
But I forgot there was Bluetooth to the mixer, so that's my fault. But yeah, there's another outfit of the day. It's funny. So I literally had that one, and I went, oh, outfit of the day. So I marked it like hashtag. I name them.
Yeah.
And the very next scroll up was this video, and I kid you not. It's just music, but yeah. This was the very next. They're like, if you liked this, you'll like this.
See, that's the thing. It's just like, how do they know? It's like, why does it have to be like nothing against you, nothing against them?
She's beautiful,
but why does it have to be another? You know what I mean?
It's fucking crazy.
Like it could be another person doing something. It could be a quote unquote. I don't want to say normal, an able-bodied.
There you go. Yeah. TikToker,
neurotypical person,
cisgendered individual.
You know what I mean? But it's just not, and it's like, how do you know these things? They're not in writing. It's not like in the fucking metadata of the video or some shit.
Maybe it is.
Interesting.
Maybe it's like hashtag autism in the code.
Yeah, this is clearly what that is. Fuck.
Is it not right? Now, we will watch that lady video in the background. She has like a video tutorial on how to play the ET game.
Oh, okay.
So once we get up and running fully with that, in a moment, we're not quite ready, but once we get there. Oh, this is great podcast. We've only been rolling for 35 minutes. I love that for us.
That's right.
Hate that for us though.
My phone has been sitting directly here this whole time.
I've been spitting.
Check the time real quick. What is this? I hate this.
We hate our technology.
Now it's doing it with the fucking switcher.
Well, you do have to. When's your ultimate leave time?
I believe 1 o'clock is my.
Oh, well, that's plenty then. Okay, we'll try to go till then, and then you leave.
Yeah.
You know what I'm gonna do today? Because my laundry's fixed, I don't have to go to the laundromat. I bought myself an hour of extra free time. Oh fuck yeah! Speaking of TikTok, so yeah, you hit him with one of these. You put your back, and then you.
I've never been able to do that shit.
Oh shit! It feels so good.
I can only crack my knuckles.
There's the pinch one.
I can crack my big toes, and I can crack my knees sometimes.
This one's trippy because it doesn't crack to where you can hear it, but you feel it.
What are you doing?
So this guy on TikTok, there's an Asian doctor. So you pinch the blood. There's like a little cave between your two. So you pinch that, and then once you have it pinched, you fold your fingers back down like that. And then if
So
you
like
slowly,
right below the knuckle.
yeah, right below it, where there's like a little, you just push in, and then you pull your hand back down to make a fist while you're pinching still, and then you just
How hard are you pinching?
fairly, not to where it hurts, but then then you slowly do that. Sometimes you can feel it really well. He's like a TikTok chiropractor, and he's been showing me all these videos.
It's not doing anything. Oh wait, no.
Yeah, it's very hit or miss. I think you have to find your spot.
Oh wait, no. You can definitely feel the
Right?
difference.
Isn't that
That's
wild?
Fucking weird.
That's some trippy shit.
Huh.
'Cause you're cutting off blood. Because I learned when I was a kid, I think the actual cracking is fluids moving through your joints.
Oh.
So people always think
I
like it's
see.
your bones cracking, but it's actually built up
Oh
fluid.
yeah, I knew that. So I guess it's like that everywhere, huh?
Yeah. So that's what you're doing is you're either cutting off or you're forcing flow, so then it lets you crack.
Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting.
I don't know the
guess
science
like
behind it,
I
but-
knew that in the back of my head, but I haven't thought about it till now. Do people out there actually think it's like your physical bone? like,
Yeah, we have a lot of
cracking?
idiots in this country. I guarantee you, they're like, my bones hurt.
Like it's one of those things that you know, but you don't think about. But like, there's no way people actually think that's like your bone, like your physical. That would fucking. You know how bad that would hurt?
Probably a lot.
Well, I guess you know what I mean. Whatever.
We'll go to ET. Well, actually, before ET, because ET.
Oh well, here. You know what? We'll take a quick
Yeah.
turn on the game really quick.
Okay.
Okay, time for the clip.
Yeah, we'll get there. It's an easy game. So this one's great. You really have to listen. So we'll try not to talk, and we'll replay it. It's a short one, but the funny thing isn't what's happening. It's kind of in the background. I don't want to spoil it, but you really got to listen. It's a hippo.
Is that kid saying they can see the hippo's pussy? Is that what they're saying?
Yeah, so this cool kid is just like, what? That hippopotamus is chewing on a big tire. Like, he probably loves trucks or like tractors. And then, yeah, if you listen closely, his brother is on the other end of the aquarium, and he found something a bit different at his trip to the zoo.
I mean, that looks like because this is a little tiny kid. The other kid looks old enough to know what a pussy is. You know what I mean?
Yeah. He probably had his conversation with his mom. It's like, where's your penis? And she's like, I don't have a penis. I have a pussy.
I'm gonna completely interrupt. Jesus, I'm gonna completely interrupt this to say I had to say this in my Resident Evil playthrough, and I'll say it on this podcast as well. That if I'm itching my nose like this, it's because I got my septum pierced.
Sternum, yeah.
You can't see it because it's tucked in my nose right now, but like shit builds up and it gets really itchy and stuff. So I just gotta itch the little base of my nose right here. I'm not picking my nose. I'm not doing anything nasty. Okay.
We would never pick our nose. We're adults.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love aquariums. I know you guys went to an aquarium recently.
We did. We went to the illustrious Shed Aquarium in Chicago. One of the most what's the word?
Coolest aquariums.
Well, it's supposed to be one of the best aquariums in the world. It was really underwhelming, actually. I thought it would be cooler. They had a really cool dolphin show.
What did they jump out of the water and do flips and stuff?
They did, yeah. It was pretty entertaining. Oh my gosh, he's so big.
How was your trip to the aquarium? You know what he says? He confuses you a lot because he thinks that you're not Kyle, but you are instead.
Elliot.
What about this one? Which one's the real ET?
We'll never know. Is it this one?
Oh, good point.
Is it this one? I don't think we'll ever know. Is it this one? Right here? Who's to say?
Oh god, what did I do?
Who's to say? No, I had some cool stuff. We can't play it because it's the Scooby-Doo theme song, but this little Frankenstein, as you know, dances and
Oh
sings.
yes, yeah, it's great.
I also added my autographed Freddie Gibbs CD, and I got my little Halloween vinyl. Now, I guess what we could do, since we have been just going really hard in the clips, is we could take a break and talk about Michael Myers. We have to. Oh no, ET!
We
It's
have
time
to
for
talk
Michael
about this
Myers.
movie. So, did you genuinely fucking enjoy it?
So here's the thing. I got home. We were going to see it in the theaters for certain reasons. And I was like, no, I'll just watch it on Peacock because I got to like prep the show and I'll be up till 4 a.m. I didn't know I'd be up that late, but I'm glad I watched it. So yeah, I'm like, I made tacos, one of my favorite homemade meals. I have my tacos. I have my ice cold frozen Sprecher cherry cola. And I turned the movie on, and immediately, I was enamored with the intro, the graphic of the pumpkin being reborn inside the pumpkin,
Yeah, that was cool.
and the old school text. Now, fun fact for you. I should have
It's the
taken
same as
notes on
Halloween
this.
3. It's the same as Halloween 3 Season of the Witch.
Exactly. That's why I loved this movie, because not only was it an incredible film, it was a great end to the trilogy. It was great. Was it a good movie? No. The dialogue was awful. But
Thank you. Okay, at least you can acknowledge that.
this was my favorite of the new ones.
What?
And this is one of my favorite Halloween movies of all time.
What? What?
This guy gets it.
I just freaked Luna out. I'm sorry.
George Washington loved it
No,
as
I
well.
completely disagree with that.
Oh,
Yeah,
no.
It's a.
This will be great. We'll have the Venn diagram of opinions.
Here's the thing.
So you loved it even more.
I hated it even more.
Luna, come here.
I bet Luna hated it.
No, she actually watched it and loved it.
Yeah, because at the are we having a spoilers discussion?
Yeah, we should. Yeah, go watch Halloween.
We'll put up a little thing that says skip for spoilers or some shit. I don't know. Yeah, okay. When you here, how about this? Why don't you leave that up right now for like 10 seconds, and we'll say this is where we start talking about spoilers, and then when you skip ahead, we'll put this back on again. So when you skip ahead in the video and you see that, it's when the spoilers are done.
Okay.
Easy.
So we leave it up, right? That's what you're saying?
I guess that's better. Okay, change of plans. We'll leave this up the whole time, and then skip ahead to when you don't see it, and then that's when there's no spoilers anymore.
I like that.
And then that way, if you want to ever hear our opinions on anything again, you can follow that on Twitter.
Oh, good segue. Oh, she wants to drink the coffee.
Good thing that's empty. Oh, your foot's wet. When the fuck did your foot get wet?
Oh, she chews on her paws.
Why would you do such a thing?
She has dry paws in the winter, unfortunately. Come here, sweetie.
Go see him.
Come here.
So yeah, I hated it. The beginning made me fucking laugh when the kid died.
Wait, which? I'm trying to remember now. I'm very tired.
Jeremy.
Yeah, that shit was so funny.
Because it's like, it's just one. You know what it really reminded me of? If we're gonna, like in Halloween Kills, when he kicked the door and that, like her hand spun around and she shot herself in the face. That's what it reminded me of. It was just so fucking shocking that it was funny. Like it
Yeah, I loved it.
But yeah, here's the thing.
That's what hooked me on the film.
And here's the thing with this movie.
Okay.
It's not a good Halloween movie. It's a good. It's not a good Michael Myers movie. Now, granted, does a Halloween movie necessarily have to be a Michael Myers movie? No. And I'm like the #1 defender of Season of the Witch in the world, because that is one of the best horror films ever made. Top tier Halloween movie with 1978. This movie was just poop. The writing of it was bad. The pacing of it was bad. I honestly, I might have to listen to like the score again, but I can't even remember thinking like, oh, this John Carpenter original movie score is great.
His grandson made it though.
John Carpenter made it as well.
That's because he's so cool.
Yeah, and it's
And
like
good.
I literally like the original Halloween soundtrack, Halloween 2018, Halloween Kills. I actively listen to those soundtracks because they're so fucking good. But I don't even like remember a standout song from the soundtrack on this. It's all poop. And here's the other thing too. I don't like how they reduced Michael Myers to like an old man. Like I get, yeah, he's a fucking old man, but I don't get how this guy that got beat up by fucking these 12-year-olds fucking beats up Michael Myers and shit and then starts killing all these people. Makes no fucking sense to me. I hate how Michael Myers is in the movie for like 5 minutes. You know what I mean? And I've seen a ton of posts, and I'm sure you're going to mention this shit too. I've seen really great, well thought out, well written, long, what's the plural of theses? I don't know. On this fucking movie and the symbolism and the motifs throughout all 3 films and how they all connect and how it's actually such a great trilogy overall.
Yeah, that sounds
And
more
I
like
get
me.
that, and I really genuinely support it. But here's the thing. The movie fucking blows. So even with all of that, it's not a fun piece of media to consume for 2 hours.
No.
It's simply not. I don't like it. And I'm a big lover of Kills too. I know everyone hated that movie.
There's some good ones.
But
There's
either way,
some good kills in this one.
you go ahead and say your piece. I've hated on it enough blindly. so.
Well, it's
I'd
just a
love to hear your
shame.
thoughts on it.
It's a shame you didn't love it.
Ow, she just hit me with her ear and it actually kind of hurt somehow.
Yeah, she has very flappy and rough extremities. Her ears, her claws, her paws, and her tail. You being nice. Here's the reason I loved it. Because I went in having very low expectations. But I loved how they, because at the end of the last one kills, I believe.
Mhm.
I was like, what? Because then they started getting into territory of like, are we really watching what's happening, or are we watching something more psychological? Because that was the argument I saw some people at the end of the last one. They're like, wait, did he really just kill her, or was that like a vision, or is that not real? And I like how they, at the time, I hated how they ended that second movie, because I was like, where are they going to go with the third one? I absolutely loved where they went with this one, because they removed Michael Myers from it. But did they? That's why I like it, because
They did.
they went away from like Michael Myers is going to kill people, and they played with their expectations. Because the whole movie, you're thinking like, okay, Michael gets his powers when he kills people. That's one theory in all these franchises. Is like he only gains strength the more he kills. That's why he can always kill, and like even he gets shot six. I shot him 6 times. It's like, yeah, but he just killed like 18 people, and he's on that testosterone. He has that Michael juice.
Yeah, it's actually just because he's a white guy and he gets off on fucking mass killing.
Yeah, that's right. He's just a proud boy. No, the thing is, because some people are going to say like, oh yeah, he wasn't in the movie at all. He was everywhere in this movie, and that's why I liked it, because they pulled him away from being just a stabby guy to being like, oh, he lives in these people's fucking heads, this town's heads.
Yeah,
Like,
that is the cool thing I
that shit was hard.
appreciated, and I like how Laurie's writing the book, and she's like, evil isn't just one thing; it changes shape. And I'm like, oh, shape because he's
Shape.
called the Shape. You know what I'm saying? So that was kind of cool, and I honestly, genuinely get the premise they're going for, and in that sense,
We loved it.
The trilogy excels in that, in building that.
Your review's coming around.
Yeah,
You
but
loved
like
it now.
it excels in like building that idea. It's really just that this third movie, it's just not entertaining to watch.
Yeah, I'm gonna watch it again today.
Here's
after
the
I'm done
thing:
editing
if it was
this.
actually like written well by a writer that wrote well things,
Danny McBride.
yeah, and that's the thing too. Like the writing in the past 2 movies, like it hasn't been the best. I'm a professional film writer, so I can critique this, but like it hasn't been the best.
You've written a few.
But it's like it's been fine because it's a Halloween movie, it's a horror movie,
Yeah.
it's gonna be corny, it's gonna have stupid shit in it, and that's almost by design at this fucking point.
It's calling, but I
But,
don't
like-
have that soundtrack.
It's just I don't know, man. Something about the
The kid? Did the kid freak you out?
kid Corey.
Yeah, I could see Corey being a reason you might not want to watch it again.
He didn't freak me out. It's just I don't know, and also for him to be like the integral, like he's basically the main character of this movie
Correct. Yeah.
for the most part, and like
Which was
for him to
weird.
just die the way he did for like after the whole fucking movie of building him up,
Yeah.
it was stupid.
But I liked it.
And I don't know, and I just thought like when he was like, it just seemed. Here's the thing with the way obviously Michael Myers has been, like his mythos and canon, whatever you want to call it, has changed a million fucking times over decades, you know. But I feel like for him to just be like choking this kid in the sewer, and then to like, because he's not scared of him or whatever, to just like let him go and like befriend him or whatever, like it was just fucking weird that he was like a sidekick almost. It
Yeah.
just felt out of character for the Michael Myers that they built up.
You out of pocket.
You know,
I have a theory on that though.
I'd love to hear it.
Well, I don't know. That's why I like this film, because it's open to a lot of theories, and that's why I think it's going to live on forever. Is because basically they gave us. This is where I come down on it. With the other Halloween, the timeline. You know, have you seen the chart with all the timelines? Obviously, we're
Yeah.
big fans of Halloween, so we know this, but maybe all of our subscribers don't. But there's different timelines where it's like he has special powers. It's from the cult. He's just a white guy. He just likes killing people. And then they play with, oh, he's related to her. They're brother and sister.
Yeah.
I like that this basically ends the proper timeline,
Ends?
but you still don't know truly, because that's why it's just so ambiguous. It's like, did he transfer his powers to Corey? Was it that he saw that he wasn't in fear? Did he see himself in Corey? I love that it's so
The big theory that
open-ended,
I've
you
seen,
know?
I actually think it is a definitive answer.
Okay, what do you think?
And I do think the overarching story of not only this movie but the trilogy is just the idea of fear, and that it changes shape. It's not one thing, you know.
Exactly.
And that's it was in actual plain English in Laurie's book or whatever.
Love that.
And I think it's because, like, for example, the reason he could still kill all those people, but not Corey, not Laurie or whatever, is because they didn't fear him anymore.
Yeah.
And since that fear wasn't there, he's no longer their boogeyman, whatever. He can't kill them. Which, on one hand, it's like, I get the symbolism and that idea is cool and all, but on the other hand, like, what?
He's a scary guy. Let him,
Because,
let
like,
him be scary.
why is that the thing, though? Like, is he supernatural? Or is it just...
I think
I just don't like how that's not explained, and that could just be my autistic mind and how I need to like have 50 fucking layers of reasoning behind everything. But I just don't. It just didn't click with me, and I could honestly, if it was executed better, because I like the idea. Like I truly like the idea, and I think in that sense, like I said, the trilogy and that movie, they got the message across. But it's just like the movie itself did not. It just wasn't fun to watch. I don't know what else to say. There was some pretty cool kills in the movie, though.
Oh, they were so
like
good.
Like the tongue cutting off, and then it was skipping over the record, and then you can hear it on the radio. That was cool. I liked how he lit the kid's mouth on fire with the torch.
That
and
was
then it cut to Lori
yeah.
lighting the pumpkin through the
Yeah.
mouth out. Like that was fucking sick. But I don't know. I also just didn't like the idea of Corey like
Baby.
like he wasn't his own thing. It's like I didn't like how he put the mask on and
was a
became
shape.
Michael Myers, and you know it's.
No, I loved it. I loved every minute of it.
I think if anything, I don't think Corey even had to be in the movie. Like if you really think about it, like what
But
impact
it
did
was
he
a
really
nod
have?
to the fifth one, The Curse of Michael Myers.
Like he just like killed people.
It's an
And
Easter
then
egg.
He died.
Yeah.
I don't know. It should have been a different movie with like the same idea.
Oh.
Or they should have introduced Corey earlier in the trilogy.
Yeah, like
Because the
just showing
fact that
it
he
as,
just
like, an
popped up
opener.
out of fucking nowhere and then fell in love with Allison over the course of like an hour, and they were like deeply in love and
little
ready to
ham-fisted.
run away. It's like that made no fucking sense to me.
That would have been cool if they breadcrumbed that. Yeah.
I feel like Lori was written really weird. Like that dialogue. She's like, you got to show grief your tits or something. It's like, what? Like, what are you talking about?
She smashed the pumpkin.
It's like there was some dialogue too. Like a lot of the dialogue just felt like a boardroom of like 7-year-old white men. Like, what would the kids on Twitter like to hear? Oh, something about empowering with your tits and stuff. It's like, what?
I think that was the problem.
It's just
That was one of the motifs of the film, was that they wanted to give the women. That's why I loved. What's the Bechdel test? You know,
Bechdel. I know the word. I don't remember what it is. Unfortunately,
it's a huge problem in the film industry. I was going to take the bottom thirds off, but we're still talking spoilers. It's the Bechdel test is an official test where in films, if a woman doesn't talk to another woman and have it not be about a male character, then it fails the Bechdel test. Like a woman has to be able to have dialogue that's just about like random shit or other women, and it can't be like my boyfriend. And that's why I loved this film, because
That is fair.
they knew about the Bechdel test going into it, and they played on that theme, because they had that part where what's her face and Corey, I thought were gonna like he was gonna come, they were gonna save each other and then ride off into the sunset, and no, she just rode off into the sunset. She was like, I'm a strong, independent woman. I don't need no man to fucking give me a happy ending. I'm just gonna move out of this town. I have closure. My parents are dead. My grandma's fine. Michael's dead. I'm just gonna leave this town. I don't need to kiss a boy, because I was waiting for them to do that whole thing of like, you saved me, and then they kiss, and it's like the end. Like that's so Hollywood,
yeah.
you know.
Now here's another thing I hated. Now Luna, you're getting out.
Hey, come here now, or you'll be Michael. Wow, come here.
But here's the other thing I hated. It's like they also made a lot of callbacks to the original.
Yeah,
and it's like it's cool.
I loved that.
But how many times can you do it in this trilogy that's supposed to be a continuation of the first movie?
Hey. Well, but
because it's like the new Star Wars, like they didn't fucking overly do that. But this one, like they kept putting clips in of the first movie.
this idiot dog. Keep talking.
But they kept putting in like clips like from the original Halloween,
That's right.
which was kind of weird. And then they kept putting references that they already made in Halloween 2018 and Halloween Kills.
But
It's like, how much crappy fan service can you shoehorn into this fucking series?
like Sappy, because it was so good, I cried.
I don't know. I overall, here's what I'm gonna do.
No, here comes.
Are
Here comes the
you ready for
verdict.
this? I'm either going to watch
Elliot.
Here's my thing. Here's what I'm gonna do as a Halloween fan. Now, here's the thing, and people are thinking I'm bitching. Look, oh yeah, we gotta play that game real quick. Okay, back to the Halloween. So I've got the hoodie, right? I've got a fucking Halloween tattoo on my fucking right there. Okay.
Suck it.
So that's like the very first tattoo. If I'm working a professional business job and I roll up my sleeves, that's the first fucking tattoo you see. Okay, so I'm a diehard ride or die for this series, and I'm dying right now. But like, you just hear that?
Oh yeah, a little quick interference.
Well, here's the thing. I'm either gonna watch the OG
Wait.
by itself, or I don't know what's causing that. Okay. It's E.T.'s phone.
He's phoning home.
But I'll either watch 78 by itself, or 78 followed by Halloween 2,
Oh, the original one.
or 78 followed by 2 followed by H2O,
Oh, that's a great
or-
great lineage.
78 followed by 2018. Those are the only ones I'm respecting.
Wow.
I would watch 78 all the way through Ends if it was good, because Kills is a fucking cool movie with how cool Michael is in that one. But I don't know, man. I don't know. And Halloween 4 is good as well, but I don't watch it.
I
on
love that one.
But
That's one of my
yeah,
personal
I don't
favorites.
know. There's only like
Dang
3-4
it.
timelines that I'll respect, made up of like 2-3 movies max.
Here's my thing. I agree with you. But I'll go back to this one when I want closure.
I'll probably watch it again to see how I feel after, because
Yeah.
I've only watched it the one time and then read all the analysis and stuff.
Halloween in review.
I think I'll like it. I think I'll like it a bit more now, but I still don't think I'll enjoy watching it. You know,
That's fair.
I can appreciate what they tried to do with it, but
Didn't you love all the Easter eggs though? That was my favorite part. Is like
no.
I liked the Easter eggs were done tastefully. Like that's the thing is I think
I didn't. Like, she tried to hit him with the knitting needle. And then earlier in the
Throwback.
movie, they also talked about, I heard she stabbed him with a knitting needle. It's like, why are you making these references now in the third sequel to the original?
a titting needle.
It's like, just stop with the fucking references.
but
It's
it's
supposed to be part of the same lineage. So why you keep calling back to it?
You know the one I like.
I hate when fan service and shit is just shoehorned into this crap. It's
You'll
so
never watch the
fucking annoying.
MCU then.
No, I fucking won't. It's terrible. Made by terrible fucking stupid people that make dumb movies for dumb
Now, here's the
babies.
thing.
Except for Spider-Man. I like Spider-Man.
She-Hulk in review. So the She-Hulk finale happened, and this has to do with this conversation. I'm not just randomly talking about this. You have to watch that show.
I never will.
So
They fucking shoehorned Megan Thee Stallion into it.
But
They're just
they
like, oh,
didn't.
popular celebrity twerking with She-Hulk. The kids on Twitter will make that a gif for sure.
It's all part of the plan. These Marvel people are
shitty
geniuses because
Stupid.
in the comic
Awful
books
stuff.
back in the day, you know
She
how
twerked
in
with
movies
Megan Thee Stallion in the comics?
no, but you know how people would break the fourth wall
Yeah.
in movies. So that all started in Marvel comics. So well, they didn't come up with that, but they pioneered it back in the 70s. So they had She-Hulk, and as a comic book character, she would just talk to the comic reader. She'd be like, "Hey, reader," and like say shit, and she'd be like, "Look at this character." So they do that in the show, kind of like Deadpool does. So this isn't major spoiler alerts because everyone knows what's happening because Disney ruined it with their promotion. But Daredevil comes into the MCU in She-Hulk, the show, and then the last episode, they have this thing happen that fucking blew my mind. Let me tell you. So you got to watch She-Hulk. But that aside, I feel like this movie will become very MCU for me. Because I get in spurts where I want to watch the MCU movies, but then sometimes there's such a chore. Because then it is like, oh, look at all these Easter eggs. I have to watch these 30 things. Like, but I think this movie will fall into that category of like, sometimes I'll just be in the mood to see that Scarecrow mask. That made me so horny. Because we as humans love Season of the Witch.
That was pretty
And
cool. yeah.
everyone hates that movie.
I have noticed that they have sprinkled in the Season of the Witch masks
That was
into every new Halloween movie. And the other thing too, I saw the point, like all three of these movies have shared the same like title excuse me, like the title cards and fonts and like color schemes of the original three.
Correct.
And everyone's like, yeah, well, it's like Halloween 3 Season of the Witch, and so that means there's no Michael in it. But it's like, here's the thing: at the end of the day, people watch these movies because of Michael Myers. Halloween 3, if they were gonna stick with the anthology thing, I would have loved it.
That would have been great.
But they didn't. And people watch Halloween movies to see Michael Myers creep around and kill people in entertaining ways with a cool score by John Carpenter. That's why people watch these. Not that every movie has, but you know what I mean. John Carpenter-esque even.
That's correct.
But that's why people watch these movies. That's why I'm a big fan of them. And it's just, it didn't happen in this one.
Oh, I thought you were going to say 10 out of 10.
No, I don't know. And here's the thing too, that a lot of people have pointed out that are pissed just like me. All of the marketing for this movie
It was great.
exactly, it was great. It was supposed to be like another fucking Michael versus Laurie movie for the 80th time, but that's what we want to see. But they marketed like all of the trailers and everything were just Michael and Laurie fighting, Michael stalking around, Michael killing people. He was literally in the movie for like 10 minutes.
Yeah, it was.
So
he
it was
hanging
complete
out.
misrepresentation of what the movie was. If the trailers and shit were like, hey, here's this weird Corey guy, I wonder what's going to happen with him, people probably would have liked it more. But like they didn't even talk about, they barely showed the guy in the trailers, if at all, I think. it's just, I don't know. We can move on to another subject. Maybe we'll come back to this subject in the future. Maybe we can do like a horror movie or like Halloween ranking or something.
We definitely should.
Because we will have
Not
a
this
Halloween
month.
episode.
Maybe
That's it, because next week's episode is going to drop on Halloween.
That is true. Yeah, let's do that. Let's do that.
Okay, look at my little fingy.
And in 2 weeks, you mean? Unfortunately.
Sure.
Does
Yeah,
that stink?
we're killing time on this Halloween conversation. We got like half an hour left.
I thought that was one more week 2, but he has 2 weeks. So we'll have to have next episode will be like the ultimate prequel to the Halloween Bonanza. So like probably next weekend we'll finish playing this because we've just started the game and we'll finish it next episode. We're still gonna play more of it before you have to go, but you know where you're going. I'm not gonna say which team it is because we would never dox ourselves. Here's the cool thing. Now, I'm not joining you today, but I will be eating McDonald's cheeseburgers and editing this podcast and napping. But spoilers are over. Everyone go see Halloween Ends.
Yeah, spoilers are over.
And I'll say one more thing. Not to like our opinion of the movie. Stop putting shit on Peacock. Because that's why no one's seeing it in theaters. It's Halloween month. It's October. Just put it in fucking theaters and we would have gone and seen it. But the second I saw it was on Peacock, I went, you know what? We're short on time this weekend. I'm tired. I'm just going to watch it on my TV. And it was fine. I still loved it. But then people are tweeting now like, people aren't seeing it because it sucks. It's like, hey, some people might like this movie. Don't tweet an empty theater and say like, oh, no, it's the movie. It's the fucking company's fault for putting on or Peacock or whatever.
That is
Stop doing that.
That is very true.
Do it during the pandemic. That's fine. But it's a major release. It's the ending of a trilogy. Why are you putting on Peacock? It upset me, but I still liked it. So here we go. This is where you're headed today. To the good old hockey game. Does our team do that? Or is that a Capitals thing?
I think almost every team does it.
I'm trying to remember. It's been so long. I'm going to try to make it to some games, but you're going to a game today, right? Is it preseason?
It is still preseason, which is weird because it's like
fine.
the fucking 16th of October. But
you know how we always like getting there early to do like the intros?
Oh, yeah.
Now this intro might be my favorite hockey intro ever.
Let's go, baby. Let's get it, Cam.
People want. Fuck yeah.
I don't get that with Detroit.
What? How cool they are?
No, with the fucking octopus thing. Like, I get where the tradition comes from, but like that's food that people eat. You're just fucking throwing it at a hockey game like an idiot.
Yeah, my favorite part is he smuggled an octopus in a bag. Because obviously, logistically, your mind goes like, how did they sneak that octopus
Well, it happens
in?
all the time at those games. I
But
mean, that's not abnormal.
I love that they're just like, here's another one. Like, does
Also,
it delay
doing
the
it
game?
during the anthem? Like, you know my opinions on certain things regarding the anthem in this country and everything that goes on here.
I'll teach you
But,
guys.
like,
to
I
kneel.
feel like it's one of those things. It's like I don't necessarily want to stand for the anthem and take my hat off all the time, but I do it just to
just to fit in.
But like, I just feel like that's a trashy behavior. I don't know. Because like that person too, I mean, like they're probably like fucking volunteering to sing. There's probably fucking veterans on the ice and shit. There's probably some guy in a fucking wheelchair from Vietnam, and he's just like
octopus,
come on,
man.
It's like do it after, or do it like during the Canadian anthem if they do that there. You know what I mean? Like, it is pretty fucking funny though.
Because we're big hockey fans. We know this is a thing, but yeah, I wanted you to see it because I've never seen it like from the POV of like.
That is true. I've only seen it like during the game.
So fucking funny. Legend shit.
Yeah. No, I mean, at the end of the day, it is still fucking. I enjoy it.
Now, I did mention earlier how we were playing this game. So what we're gonna do with this game is we're gonna do updates on old people. We're gonna check in. We checked in on Joe, right? Who else did we check in? Variant Kyle. Now, this is an Emily update. This is for Emily, so shout out to her.
I believe I've seen this guy as well. Probably
yeah,
because I
remember
watched the
him?
episode.
He's got his
It's the guy who was the
wife,
pregnant
girlfriend.
mannequin, right?
Correct.
Okay.
I got great news, everybody. Something that I've been wanting a very long time. Emily and I are officially dating as of a couple weeks ago. I really didn't want to tell nobody until I made sure it was serious, and it is serious. I love Emily, and Emily loves me. I hope you can forgive me for not telling you right away. But
I'll never forgive you for
I don't know.
anything you do. Fuck, man.
Some normal stuff going
Like, I
on.
want to call in a wellness check on this guy.
Well,
he
he's-
should not be in society. Like, I'm sorry.
I've been trying to figure out what her shirt says for like 3 days. What does her
It
shirt
says
say?
like I heart like my aunt or something. I don't. Ani? Oh, I heart Sean, because his name is Sean on his.
That's right.
Okay.
I love that. I'm glad we put that together. He
I
kind of looks like
severely-
you in a way, right? Because you're dating a lady / wife named
Not dating
Emily.
a fucking mannequin.
But you're dating
that
Emily.
I also
so
think
it's-
is pregnant.
Well, that's what I love in his
God.
timeline. It goes from like it doesn't make any sense.
Fucking makes me so upset.
No, it ruined your whole day.
Because
Okay,
like
we'll-
I'm not
we'll-
upset that he's like mentally unhealtly. Like it's just
We'll,
sad.
we'll take him down. We'll take him down.
It's
He's
just
making
so
us sad.
fucking sad. Like he needs so much help. Speaking of mental health, can we touch back on Kanye West actually, since we talked about
Oh
him
my
last
God.
episode?
Yeah, I'll prep the next video.
So we did hear. Break my goddamn glass. But we heard from our Jewish friend, and he concluded that Kanye is indeed very much in the wrong for what he said.
That's right, and I'm doubling down. I love anti-Semitism. Nah, I'm just kidding. Nah, we have a great podcast here. Yeah, I still love Kanye to death, but it's like, man,
See, here's the thing. It's like
he dropped the ball.
he's dropping the ball. Yeah, I sent you the shit he said about George Floyd on Drink Champs. He's
Oh,
like,
yeah,
I'm
that
watching
was
the
good.
Candace Owens documentary, and she said he died because of fentanyl. So now I believe that, even though that's not even remotely in any of the medical reports or factual things that are available to me.
You like
He's
his new
obviously
facial
just
hair?
going through like a horrific manic episode or something.
Yeah, it's real
And
sad.
it's the thing. It's like obviously it doesn't necessarily excuse behavior, especially with someone like a platform that he does. But like,
right.
he just needs help, man. It's another. It's like the guy with the mannequin. It's just sad to watch. You know.
Yeah. Well, here's the other thing
And
about
it's funny
Kanye.
because Jamie Lee Curtis commented on that, and she said,
What'd she say?
Well, because I think she's Jewish, or at least her parents are, which I guess would make her Jewish.
Oh,
But
yeah.
She got asked about that on like a fucking some interview or something, and
Oh,
she was just like, she almost
Halloween?
cried, and she was just like, yeah, like I really hope like he gets help. It's terrible.
Well, that's good. That's a great message. That's the message I want to send. I hate people that are just like trying to cancel him. It's like, I like definitely be upset. Like definitely be upset. Especially
I mean,
if
it
you're a Jewish
upsets me.
person, but
It bothers me that he says shit like that. You know what I mean?
I thought it was kind of funny the way he said it, though.
I mean, he did say it in a very Kanye way, but
Well,
it's
lives
like
matter.
It upsets me to see one of my heroes stooping down to this fucking
Yeah.
alt-right Candace Owens crap, and I know it's not necessarily him.
Just
I hope
fucking-
to God this isn't gonna be a thing forever. But
Oh, I got a silent skull.
Yeah, I don't
Speaking
know.
of Candace
It's
Owens, I
sad.
love her. No, algorithms. I keep getting ads on my fucking YouTube over there when I watch my Apple TV for her documentary. And you can tell in the trailer for the documentary, it's like, you suck. Like, even if you didn't know her as a person, like she has some documentary on, what is it? I forget now because I'm tired. But yeah, some documentary where she's trying to like out somebody, and you can just tell the way that she's presenting her research. It's like, oh, this isn't like legit research. Like,
Yeah.
this isn't like a college, like accredited professors were like, let's do some research and put this together. It was just like some stupid shit, and I feel bad for him. You're so adorable. What
she's
an
so
adorable.
pathetically like trying to get my attention here.
Hi, Bubba.
Stop touching my SE250. Okay, no, that doesn't give you permission to hop up on me.
You being nice.
We
Well,
already got our thumbnail here. Get
speaking
down,
of,
get down and I'll touch your head.
Speaking of Kanye, I don't like. There's certain people in my life that always tell me to shave my face, and to them I have a message. I ain't never shaven.
What does that have to do with Kanye?
Never take my facial hair off my fridge. His new facial hair look is not good, and I think it's not his fault.
yeah.
I think it's that after his jaw surgery, his face, like swole. Like he has the new jawline after he had his reconstructive surgery after his little accident back in whenever 2004 or 5. But it's just sad because I saw some people being like, "Well, he shaved his face, and that's why he was growing that beard because he's so fat." 'Cause
He's not even fat.
It's like,
He was fat for
okay,
a while, and then he
he
lost the
was.
weight, and then he got jacked. You see him in the Donna jacket, fucking getting ripped and shit.
Dear God, make us all right. Yeah, I still love him to death. It was funny because our Jewish friend, he said to me verbatim, he was like, "Oh, I can't wait to hear your opinion. You're gonna give him a pass, I bet." And I'm like,
He did.
I was like, "Yeah, it's funny." No, the thing is, yeah, it's just like I hate how no one's just. No, that's not fair. Some people are, but no one's doing the mental health approach. It's just like you got to understand. And then people on Twitter, "Oh, you can't excuse it that he's mentally unstable." It's like we're not excusing it. I'm just saying.
It's like a combination of both.
Let's help him. Let's help him out.
Yeah, it's like you can be upset at what he said reasonably because he said some anti-Semitic stuff.
Like Paula Dean
I
said
think
the
he also
N-word a
brought
bunch,
up
right?
I think he brought up the Jewish stuff again too on the Drink Champs.
Oh, that's great.
I haven't watched it, and I might even not because it'll just make me fucking upset. But
well, remember when Paula Dean said the N-word a bunch, and then we canceled her completely? It's like, I don't think a white woman from the South should have multi-million-dollar channels and be saying the N-word. But at the same time, it's like, she literally lost everything. And I don't think she apologized too well, and I could see that not like I
did
don't
she lose everything?
I don't think she could right that ship. Yeah. So
I
fun
don't really
fact
know
for
what
you,
happened. I remember when this happened, but
had-
I never fucking cared enough to follow up on it.
she had a cooking show, multiple shows. She had her own like shopping network thing, and then she also had this brand partnership. So this casino. Remember when I wore that casino shirt like episodes back? So in casinos, there's one in Indiana that I've been to when I lived in Kentucky. And it had like a Paula Deen restaurant, and this I went like a year or two after this went public with her saying some racially insensitive things. And yeah, she lost like all her restaurants were just closed. Like they rebranded them. So if you go to the casino now, it's like the Paula Deen restaurant, but it's just branded like barbecue and grill. It's just some random generic name. It used to be associated with her, and it had her face in it, you know. So she lost a lot of stuff. And I'm not into cancel culture unless it's like, you know, crazy examples. And I just hope this doesn't. I think he's pretty cancel proof, you know, but I just feel bad for him because I think a lot of people are going too hard in that direction. It's like, let's just help the guy be upset. Definitely be upset. But we just
use
need to
that
help
upset
people.
energy to.
We need to just heal everybody. Everyone's hurting, you know. I can't sleep. I can't. There's days I just want to cry. And it's like, yeah, he's saying terrible things, but it's like this man has given the world so much, and he's gone through so much, and he's going through so much right now. Kanye's kids, even Kim, who we hate as a person, like she's a human at the end of the day. It's like that's a mother, that's a daughter. Like everyone needs to just make fun of baby Derek and calm down.
Also, the other thing, I guess, last comment on this is like,
what you got?
Something that helps me with this kind of stuff is like, the internet is not real.
Yeah.
You go out and you talk to people in real life, and you're not going to encounter one fucking person that's like these crazy people on like Twitter and shit.
That's right.
You never will. So just keep that top of mind, you know, when you're feeling sad scrolling through Twitter. I actually just retweeted something. Follow me on Twitter. It was like, yeah, I like to use my free time to scroll on my phone and get upset.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
It's like, yeah, it's so easy, but like you go out in the real world and like these people that say some of this shit don't exist. So
George.
Well,
George.
Follow at George. Okay, let's fucking watch this clip. I'm done talking.
That's right.
We're just talking in circles now.
Here's the thing. You got to leave in a little bit. Let's just bang through the rest of these clips.
Vaseline brand? What the fuck does he have?
You'll see. No, this is a great message.
Hey.
No, you screamed and
I
you
know
got her
you need
upset.
attention. I know you-
She hates Vaseline. Come here. She probably needs Vaseline for her paws. Come here, Bubba.
I'm pushing you. Here we go.
Come here, sweetheart.
I'll pat you for a little bit. Can you sit? Okay, baby Derek.
He loves you. Yeah, so remember, you know, Blink-182, their new song is terrible. We don't have time right now. We'll talk about how terrible it is later.
Yes, it's terrible.
We're going to go see them on tour. Blink-182 update for you.
Oh no, Maui, we are out of your Vaseline lip therapy cocoa butter for soft glowing lips. Whatever will we do? Woe is me. How will we fight the effects of the oxygen to keep these beautiful lips soft, plump, and moisturized? Hey, Vaseline, could you help us?
So that was just
Okay, you need to get the fuck off me.
Hey,
I
get
swear
down.
to God, I'm going
Get
to
down.
kill baby Derek.
The Vaseline has made us angry. Come here. Come here, baby.
We're going to abuse this animal when we turn the cameras off. We're going to abuse her right now.
Yeah. No, please don't. I'm very sweet to her. She just is. Please,
We'll
I love her,
we'll pet
to
her very
death.
much. What I'll do is we'll get up and I'll say, "Do you want to sit in your chair?
Yeah,
Do you
that's
want
right.
to sit in your chair?" And then she'll sit in her chair.
We love animals.
We love animals.
We hate this though. It's Vaseline commercial.
But,
Can you
yeah,
imagine?
literally, it's like, yeah. And then
Pulling a baby Derek.
it's like,
Hey,
come on.
Vaseline.
This woman should be. I'm not going to say what I was about to say, actually.
No, she
I
should be
was
locked
gonna-
up. Lock her
I was going
up.
to say something way
Lock her
worse.
up. She should be sent to
But yeah,
Dachau.
no, like, this is the most disgusting thing I
Yes.
might have ever seen.
This is America at its finest. It's just a mom of a physically disabled monster child who has a very serious illness, medical condition, and she's just like, go get some free Vaseline.
Vaseline. Whatever will we do without our
The way she-
excellent
yeah.
Vaseline product?
Oh
We
no,
can talk over it.
Maui,
But yeah, it's
we
like
are out of your Vaseline lip
It's
therapy.
clearly she's reading a script. Like she has the phone in one hand and then she's probably with a note on her
glowing
phone, just like,
lips. Whatever will we do?
God forbid he doesn't have soft glowing lips.
yeah, to do what? To sit there and do nothing?
Keep these beautiful
Like
lips
Vaseline
soft
costs $5, and you
and
want Vaseline to
moisturized.
sponsor your
Hey, Vaseline,
terribly deformed
could you
kid?
help us?
Like,
here's the thing: is this an ad, or is she asking for like a free
Yeah,
thing?
she wants
It's like a
sponsorship.
It's
yeah. This is the problem with TikTok.
fuck you.
This
Fuck
is the
lady.
thing, because we ran into this with Paper by Janie and Baby Derek. We had this conversation. Everyone, oh, Zach and Kyle are just trying to be funny and get canceled. We don't have to try to be funny. We just are funny. A. And
I don't
B.
want to get canceled.
This is just typical TikTok bullshit.
It's exploitation.
You're exploiting because you know that either that kid can. I don't know if he's mentally like his capacity, if he understands what's going on. My guess would be no. But imagine if we were in a car accident and we were in a coma, and then our friends and family were just like, "Hey, TikTok, Zach loves Funkos, and if he had a Funko, he could his breathing tube and his stoma. What are you doing? What are you doing?
This is just upsetting. Very upsetting to me.
You're welcome.
Wow. I'm gonna be thinking about that all fucking day. It ruined my whole day. It ruined my day.
I love that.
That's so sad.
I don't love ruining your day necessarily.
Oh.
But speaking of like your day, now we can't do audio for this one, but check this out. So this is like a morning routine of sorts for this guy. This is a new friend. So we'll do a segment now of new friends. This is a new guy I need to introduce you to. Because I found his channel
So
naturally.
surely this won't be a guy that actually needs the diaper. This is
Well, no, he just he likes the convenience and like the comfortability.
Is this actually confirmed? Like, do you know this?
Yeah, so that's because so he's like sponsored. He's just an adult that wears diapers.
What's his username? The real diaper Dynamo.
Yeah, the real diaper Dynamo. Because there's like a brand of diapers called Dynamo or something. So if we're gonna check in on him, so he has like sponsorships, and it's not just like a gimmick of like guy in a diaper. It's like he lives this life.
So
And
here's the thing. I'm
he's
going
here
to
to
ask
spread
you:
the news.
Are we making fun of someone that has some sort of condition that genuinely needs to wear diapers, or does he really just wear diapers so like he can just shit himself if he wants to?
Yet to be discovered, but I think it's safe to say we're allowed to shit on people even if they have a medical condition, because you put this on TikTok, so like I'm gonna make fun of it. You know?
Interesting. Yeah, I'd love to do some more digging into that.
I can't show you the sound because copyright, but he's able. He's not talking as if he's mentally disabled. So my guess is like maybe
Because he doesn't give me like adult baby vibes.
No. He's like a fully functional. Like this could be a coworker.
So
of ours.
it's not necessarily like a bad thing if you just want to shit in a diaper.
No,
but like,
oh, we're not saying that. We never would.
I don't know. It's just like I would even get like if you want to wear like a, because don't they make like slim diapers? Yeah. Like if you just wanted to wear a diaper so you could like piss yourself, it's like I can kind of get that, but shitting yourself if you don't necessarily have to, I don't. Now I love that you.
I love that sound. E.T.
Oh, it's cool. The Wi-Fi and cell reception in your apartment is so bad that I can't pull up my likes right now, but I literally I have this in my TikTok likes.
You know this guy?
Yeah. I love the part where he goes.
You mean like this? I want to bring him in as a new friend of ours. Do you think we should follow him? And because, yeah, that smack was serious.
I swear to God, if our TikToks are starting to like crossfade,
Oh, they are.
I'm not into that. I don't want to watch that shit.
Oh, okay.
My TikTok right now is like I've curated it to be. So if I open TikTok, it means it's mental health time, and I just see like funny cats and stuff now.
Oh, for you?
Yeah,
I thought you meant like
favorite
mentally
one-
unstable people.
No, like my favorite one right now. There's this account and they strap a GoPro onto like their cat's chest.
Oh yeah, I've
and
heard
it
of
walks
this.
around
Yeah.
and there's a bunch of
Yeah.
like other like barn cats in
love
their
that.
area, and it's just like the cats walking around. doing
Wholesome.
stuff.
Yeah. Just kitty cat content.
And then because I like this fucked up shit, but it's like
my ear.
I'll take it once a week.
I'll take it 24/7, baby.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? My ear came out. I had to adjust it. Now here's new friend number 2. That was new friend number 1. I'm glad you already know him. Okay, great. This is new friend number 2.
Met some girl online this morning. 35-year-old woman from somewhere. Who cares? She told me that She wants to buy a plane ticket so she can come here. I said, you won't let me book your ticket for you.
Oh my God.
She says, no, I have to pay for it myself.
Anything going on in the
My
background?
agency get a good plane ticket. Well, that means right there in a nutshell, I could have gave her the money and I'd have never saw her again. And that's just the way it happens. People have hacked people's accounts. All their pictures, all their information, hacked them.
Just learning about
Probably
hacking.
a black Nigerian man. It's just one big lie anymore. And I just don't understand.
He just doesn't get it. He doesn't understand the
What
internet.
the fuck is happening? What the fuck is happening, dude?
What, his
this is
wallpaper?
literally- This is Resident Evil 7.
Daddy wants what daddy gets.
Whatever daddy wants, daddy gets.
Daddy gets.
Whatever daddy wants, daddy gets.
Oh, hurt my ear. Is this a good one?
E.T.
This is fucked up. First of all, I don't know what the fuck he's rambling on about. He's a crazy old fucking man.
I think this guy's into
But
Tenacious
how do
D.
you live peeling wallpaper? What happened?
No clothes, peeling wallpaper.
What happened to where it looks like that? Where do you live? Who's living with you? What town do you live in? What state? What's
I'm
your
gonna
zip code?
update you. Yeah. What's your zip code? We're gonna update you on him because I'm gonna answer all those questions for you. I promise.
Okay.
Because that's the good thing is the algorithm knows when we like stuff, so it's gonna show me more.
Because it's not just like it's one fucked up guy saying weird fucked up shit. It's like his whole environment is terrible.
I think he's just remodeling personally. Now this is our new friend number 3. Little Bon Jovi, sorry. But yeah, so she's pretty cool. She's just working out for you.
She only work out her right arm.
I think that's her jack off arm. Yeah.
It looks like a. Have you ever seen a fat baby where their arm looks like a fucking package of Hawaiian rolls?
Oh yeah.
That's
Where
what
we
she
live,
looked
I see
like.
those pretty much everywhere I go. I'll go to McDonald's and I'll be in the curbside parking spot and I'll probably see some fucking baby just waddle out of a minivan. Where's my Happy Meal? We live in the worst
Where's
state.
my crappy meal?
Now here's the. Do we have any more new friends? Let's check.
I'd love to have one. Well, first let's get back to the game really quick. We got to take a quick turn. Hold on. Yeah. Let's die here really quick for you.
Oh yeah, we're gonna move your piece.
Well, first we should get back
yeah.
to the
Once
clips really
before
quick.
we move, I don't want to get too heavy into the game because we will overwhelm the subscribers. Oh yeah, we'll check on this guy.
Oh, I love this.
I'm
guy.
going out of order now. I feel bad, but this is kind of cool.
Tired of
You know.
pretending to be something and someone you're not, and do you rehearse in the mirror?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I don't want to spoil this, but this one is very heavily mirror themed. Think Kendrick Lamar or Mr. Morale.
Hey, I'm gonna be honest with you though, you heard me? Mirrors are the devil for real. Like, I don't even like looking in the mirror. I know I look beautiful anyway. Like, I don't even look in the mirror though, you heard me? So I don't even looking in the mirror, man. The dead homies don't look in the mirror. The mirror is the devil, dude.
On the
You
dead
don't
homies.
even understand. If you making illusions and stuff, dude, you need to learn about the simulations and the government and shit like that, bro.
The fuck does a mirror have to do with simulations in the government?
You just won't. You don't get it.
This
You're
guy
not there
is
yet.
too. I have a feeling
You don't get it yet.
he probably does meth. Is my guess at this point,
Math.
or something that fucking messed his brain up forever. But like, what the fuck is that? Okay, before we get to that,
This is one more new friend for you.
here's my beef with a lot of these. We're just getting conspiracies for a minute here. There is like so much shit that you can legitimately be conspiratorial about.
Yeah.
That's like
The hackers.
legitimately based in fucking
The
at least
Nigerian males.
somewhat kind of provable stuff.
Yeah.
Like 9/11, for example, UFOs.
Yeah, yeah.
Even fucking Bigfoot. You know what I mean?
Flat Earth.
Believe in that, but like, mirrors are part of the simulation, and like, what? What are you talking about?
Here's my thing. Do you think that he just has body dysmorphia?
No, I think he's a fucking drug addict idiot.
Aw, but he's a famous black guy. Amen on the dead homies. Now, no sound on this one, unfortunately, but remember, I promised I would show you this guy, and here he is for you. You'll kind of get his stick. You don't need the music, but he does a lot of TikToks to music. Bam.
So he's a drag queen.
Yeah.
With no, I was gonna say when you first pulled it up, I was like, damn, he's fucking double cheeked up. But now it makes sense.
He's
He
just a
has to be.
torso. He's a human torso.
Well, not only that.
Now,
But-
speaking of, wait, what did you just say?
Double cheeked up.
No, you said something about dragon.
Drag queen.
Drag queen.
Drag king.
Dragon. Dragon, my balls. Dragon, my balls. Dragon, my balls. Dragon, my balls.
I get it. Dragging my balls.
I'm going to be teaching you how to use dragon's pronouns in sentences. Every time I hear the word dragon, I always think about Shrek, especially how the dragon ends up with Donkey and then they have babies together. It's
Why
like,
would you
what?
want that to be
And I
your
love those kind of
pronouns?
Usernames that have like
You just wouldn't
Shrek
get it. You're
and
cisgendered.
because they always end up being so
All my
funny.
property just
Dragon's
fell.
pronouns are neopronouns, and neopronouns are most typically used by neurodivergent and or autistic individuals who have a hard
Yeah.
time relating to gender. But anyway, Dragon is such a wonderful person. Dragon's smile is so contagious. In fact, I saw Dragon make a whole audience smile. I think Dragon should be very proud of Dragon's self.
No.
And I know that there's been a lot of hate
You have to respect
towards
this.
neopronouns
I
that
won't.
you probably have seen, and that's not okay. Maybe
Not
we
okay.
shouldn't listen to some creators that are just spreading some false information about neopronouns. But anyway, that's all I'm going to say about that. And remember, I am just a friend, not a teacher. I am not saying that I
She's not
know
a teacher.
everything about everything and everything about neopronouns. I am the ultimate neopronoun teacher. Nuh-uh. No, not at all. It never started out that way either, and I will never say that I am. I just know
Mental
how to
illness.
use
Mentally
neopronouns in
unwell, not
sentences
well
I
at all in the
should
head.
know.
Mental
And that is
illness,
why
not good.
today I'm gonna be
Don't
teaching you how to
listen.
use
Hey,
dragon
no.
dragons
Come here.
pronouns
Come
in
here.
sentences.
What's all over her face, dude? What's over on this dog's face?
This episode is fucking me in the brain.
No, this is not the reaction I was hoping you would have because I have an announcement for you.
Don't fucking Jesus Christ.
I have a graphic prepared. Just kidding. I wish I had a graphic prepared
Were you gonna
because
put
I'm
pronouns on the
officially
bottom?
coming out. Yeah, I'm not with this pronoun shit. This lady has turned me around with her honesty and her wisdom and her
My
truth.
fucking Tupac vinyl. Thanks.
Tanner, and I'd like to come out officially. Oh, you're Needler.
What did I even do?
Want to puke? Want to puke up my ego
Between the
pancakes?
screaming earlier, all this slamming.
Oh, this is great. But you know what's good about the slamming? Is we kind of fixed the shot. It looks great. Look at this. The set is so easy to put back together. That took 2 seconds. Now, all jokes aside, come on, it's funny. We get it. Kyle and Zach are funny. Everyone.
Where's my toy?
I am officially coming out. I would like, and this isn't some August for the day bullshit. This isn't comedy for the podcast. I will officially be referred to as Dragon.
Dragon, my balls.
Because I wasn't with this shit until I knew that I could go refer to myself as Dragon, A. And B, did you catch what she said when you were during your reaction? Is that
Yeah, people that have fucking disabilities use it.
exactly people that have autism. She said it's huge in the autistic community.
How
I'm
about
officially
instead-
Dragon.
Here's the thing. How about instead of, if autistic and neurodivergent, whatever you want to call it, have issues relating to gender, and gender is a made up construct. I'll admit that. We all know it's completely not factually a thing, right? And I get that. But it's just dragon? Like, what the fuck are you talking about?
Well,
and why is it? I like it because the fucking donkey had fucking sex with the
Yeah.
dragon in Shrek. It's like, what are you talking about?
Because we're autistic. We're allowed
It's
to be
not
part of this
healthy to
community.
think this way. It's not healthy to think that way at all.
But I have autism, and she said if I have autism,
Use
I
they,
can.
them. Use even the fucking other neopronouns like Zimzer, that shit. Whatever you need to do. But dragon, a mythical creature, that is not a thing. It's not real.
Dragon.
What about this one? Here, we'll return you. Don't you worry.
Like,
We're gonna
here's the
turn you
thing.
around.
Here's the thing.
We're gonna turn you around.
Here's the thing. Gender is completely made up. I'll acknowledge that. Pronouns, gender, all made up crap. No one cares, right?
Puppy.
Be transgender, be gender fluid. I don't care because gender isn't real. Scientifically, it's a man-made concept to separate men and, biological men and women, right? It's a divisive construct made by society. We'll all admit that.
This is shocking.
But that is made up. But so is this crap.
What about this crap?
They're just making crap up that doesn't need to be. It doesn't have to exist. It's not real. It's not real.
But she's
and
an
that's
expert.
the thing.
She's
This
an
fucking idiot right here, and plenty this is why I hate the fucking internet. All right, not saying it's a bad thing to bring.
She's even like, what's going
it's
on?
It's not a bad thing to bring people together and find groups that
Hi,
you relate
baby.
to and stuff. But
Come
it's
here.
just like one person says my pronouns are dragon, and then 50 other people are like my pronouns are dragon.
Yeah.
It's like it's not real, guys.
What?
It's just as made up as the gender shit that you're trying to get away from.
Hey,
it's not real.
Here.
It's just not real.
But so
There's
you're
plenty
saying
of other super popular neo-pronouns to use. If you need to be called fucking dragon to be comfortable because you relate to fucking donkey and Shrek or something, you need to be on pills. You need to go to therapy. You need to get on fucking Zoloft or something and get help.
Look at this dog. She's very upset by your
It's just-
anti-dragon
that's the thing.
stance.
Here's the thing. I've never been officially diagnosed, right? But nobody on TikTok actually gets diagnosed by a doctor, so I'll go along with it too.
Oh.
I'm autistic. I'm neurodivergent.
Oh.
I've honestly struggled with gender and shit sometimes because I know it's
Dragon.
not factually real, and I'm a smart guy with reasoning in my head.
Okay.
But you don't.
Dragon.
I don't get it.
So you're spoiling. You're
I
spoiling.
don't
this
get
for
it,
me?
man. I just want these people to have a better life, and this is not it. It's just because it's just like fucking like Republicans and fucking Democrats and shit. You're just gonna put yourself in in your own dumb echo chamber where you just feed back on people with dumb crap that you believe that just isn't a thing, and it's just you're gonna convince yourself that anyone outside of this is wrong. And I'm not against you. Pick something that isn't a mythical creature to refer to yourself by. You shouldn't have to identify with a mythical creature to feel mentally healthy. That in and of itself is not mentally healthy at all. And it's just sad. I'm gonna spit. I'm gonna spit all over the place.
Well, now I'm sad.
Oh my
First, you've ruined my Halloween enjoyment. Now you're gonna ruin my fucking gender identity.
My balls.
Well, no, this will turn you around. I can see that you know, this lady has upset you, and I'm gonna bring you back. She's gonna actually bring you back with this one.
Can't wait.
Today I'm going to show you how to use Barry's pronouns in sentences, so let's go. Barry is such a wonderful person. Barry's smile is so contagious. In fact, I saw Barry make a whole audience smile. I think Barry should be very proud of Barry's self. Hi, I'm the lesbian Snow White. I kind of call myself the pronoun gal sometimes, but you can call me Snow or you can call me Prince S. I'm just here to be supportive as a friend and show people how to use different pronouns in sentences. And I just wanted to say hello to everybody that's new. Holy cow. Hi. I hope you stick around. I have other talents other than just like supporting people. I love to sing and I love to dance. Although I'm not much of a dancer, I love to just like say I'm a dancer. I mean, look at this little tiny Snow. Oh, look at just so precious. Speaking, they are a dancer. And that is why.
Oh, I didn't know to have that copywritten material. I was trying to show you the Chuck Berry video.
Here's the thing. I'm gonna turn the mic back around. This shit is dumb.
You didn't like how I incorporated Chuck Berry's
Here's the
video
thing.
into
Here's the
this?
thing, guys. I'm not trying to be insensitive or an asshole. Do what you got to do, right? But
this is true. We believe this. But
it's just you can't call yourself mythical creatures and food. I'm not saying it's mentally unhealthy to be trans or have different gender identity. Like I said, that's all well and good and fine, and I'm not trying to shit on you for believing these things, but it's just
we would never.
You should not, as a human being, identify yourself with mythical creatures and food and fungi. It's just not fucking normal.
What about famous musicians that are dead?
Huh?
Well, here's the piece of the puzzle I think you're missing, unfortunately.
Like, I'm really...
Why is there music in this? I'm trying to show you this video. Remember this video?
Yeah, I sure do.
I'm gonna show it off camera. Well, that was the whole point of this. I didn't prep the sound drop because I was too tired, but I really wanted to show you that because I knew you'd be upset by it, and then I wanted to bring you back with the power of Chuck Berry.
It reminds me, because after the last time we had this conversation on this podcast, we did
Great
like some
conversation.
research, and there was some shit like on Reddit. There was like someone like I kind of feel like a computer, so I want like digital pronouns, and someone was like, "Why don't you use air and roar?" It's like, what are you talking about?
No. Now you do have to leave soon.
I don't even know where my fucking phone is. I have to leave in 2 minutes. This podcast sucks.
No, we have a few more clips.
Leaving this here for the rest of
Clips, quick. This is a lightning round clip.
So this is a picture of me when I was single.
Okay. Single.
What are you waiting for? I'm still single.
Now that's just me. That's like a single update. So I'm still single, guys. But yeah, we're gonna blaze through these. We got lost in the sauce. We didn't quite make it to ET, and that's okay. We'll get there next time. We'll finish. But I gotta give you some. I gotta bring you back before I send you on your merry way. Let's see here.
I don't like. I feel like now I'm coming across as such a fucking piece of shit.
No, you're not.
Let's make fun of this lady.
Well, I like her background, and I like what she's got going on. So
let's just project more of my anger and insecurities onto.
No, we can't. We'll have to enjoy
Here
it.
we go.
This one's called Happy Halloween.
Hey Samantha, what do you want to be for Halloween? Fucked.
Happy Halloween. Yeah, you got one more. We got a closing clip for you. So this one's called the Halloween closer. So we did a lot today. What have we done?
Hold on, let me ensure Emily that I'm fucking arriving on time.
We played ET. We watched some clips. We talked hip hop in review. We talked Halloween in review. We're playing Dead Space still. Part 4 is coming out soon. Dead Space. You got part 3 and 4 Resident Evil coming out. You're cranking through Resident Evil. We're having a blast with Daddy. All of our audio's fixed. Everything's great. But you gotta leave, and that's what I hate. But I also love it because me and Luna are gonna go get some cheeseburgers with only cheese on them. So one last clip. Say goodbye now, because we'll watch this and just end on it. Because I don't think you're gonna have too much commentary. I think we just need to end on this high note. We got to bring it back up. The episode was here. It came down. We're bringing it back up. All right, now check this out.
She just fucking dips.
Oh,
Why are
no.
you just filming then? I feel like this woman needs to be fired. She's disgusting. And you're following her. Oh, I guess, this is probably a screen recording.
Yes,
Someone
that's
heard it on
correct.
top. Okay. What is this, like a preschool?
Yeah, it's just the teacher in her class. What do you mean? It's a normal Tuesday.
So bad.
Oh, she's petting him. See, she's nice. She's a nice teacher.
These kids are gonna grow up and use fucking dragon pronouns.
Yeah, Jeffrey Dahmer Jr.
Oh,
Now,
I thought
here's
I heard
part
like
3.
fucking screaming from the other apartment.
No, it's
This
still
video.
this. Yeah. Great ambisonics. This is part 3. Now, I like this part because there's other consenting adults, but you'll see why this is my favorite part. So don't worry, she turns this around. All jokes aside, she turns this around. See? Now she feels bad.
If I sent my kid to a preschool and I saw this video, I would literally catch a fucking felony charge for beating the fuck out of this fucking fat bitch. You don't do that. Here's the one thing.
Teachers are underpaid. Come on.
Here's the thing. I'm all for like pranking kids, and even like every kid, like when I was a kid, there's a funny family video of me. I was, the movie fucking Bug's Life.
Oh, great flick. Flick the Ant. Yeah. I love that.
So there was like, not like there was like some beetle guy. And I used to have like a wind-up toy.
Yeah,
of
and he
the
rolled
beetle.
around. I had that too. Yeah.
Well, I actually had one that would like crawl towards you, like the legs would move.
Oh,
all
the
creepy.
horny. He had the horny nose.
Yeah, and it really fucking freaked me out. And there's a family video of my parents doing it to me, and I'm like screaming, like, "Wah!"
We have
And
to
it's
watch
like,
that.
And it's like, yeah, that's funny.
Yeah.
To do it one time for like 5 seconds to catch on a family, but to go on and do that for, I'm assuming just because of the cuts and shit, that was probably like at least 5-10 minutes of that going on.
Yeah, with other teachers
That
watching and
is
laughing.
So fucked up. Because like these kids don't know that you're not a fucking scary ghoul.
Yeah.
Like you're literally mentally fucking those kids. Like they could actually,
guy
I'm
gets it.
assuming, develop some sort of issue from that. You
Yeah,
know what I mean?
At bare minimum, it doesn't help the situation.
Yeah, it's like, oh, you're being bad. Let me fucking. She should be a cop because she's really good at de-escalating. It seems.
Can you imagine if she just took the mask off and just started shooting all the kids?
Wouldn't fucking surprise
It's
me.
an active shooter drill. They're rubber bullets, and there's like an active shooter drill. But anyways, that's episode 8. What a roller coaster as always. I love how we keep we're always going up at this channel. You know.
You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna dedicate. Here's what I'm gonna do.
You're dedicating the episode?
As a cisgender white male, my mission for next episode is to gather positive things. I'm gonna gather really positive videos about pronouns and the transgender community and stuff.
I love that.
We're gonna promote some shit that doesn't. I don't even know how to phrase this because see now here's the thing. I don't want to look like an asshole. I support all of you with your dragon pronouns.
We love you all.
It's just it's not real. But we'll come back. Next episode will be a very positive episode. We'll talk about sensitive topics in a positive light.
I love that.
We'll have tons of educational content with scholarly sources and all that jazz.
Yeah, we'll get some PhD on Zoom.
Yeah.
We got Gotham Knights coming. We got that to look forward to. Subscribers keep rising. The video count keeps rising. We're headed to the top. Have a great life. Remember, be spooky. Be nice to everyone. Be accepting. But also, if you use pronouns.
Yeah, fuck you. I don't have pronouns.
Yeah, I don't need them.
I don't use them at all. People don't refer to me.
My
by
pronouns
he or
are
him.
white and privilege. Have a great week.